What's up, Nexus Productions here, doing another video update because I'm feeling way too lazy to actually type up an update. Anyway, as you can see, it's mostly completed circuit. Bing! This will actually be one of my first, like, three-dimensional, because last time was four-dimensional even though it was one-dimensional. It was like, this will be the first roller coaster I've built that has turns in it that will actually make a full circuit. There we go. I think that sounds a bit less stupid. So yes, it's coming along together nicely. For some reason, although I've done the station area here, nice little roof. Tell me if you think I should do anything more with that. I kind of feel like I should. There's a little station area. You can see some details I've added in as well. I've begun the walks, the queues. I'm thinking about moving them. I'm not quite sure. I kind of want to have like the entrance here though, like literally right next to here. So I'm gonna, and I mean that kind of plays out because the exit ramp will be short and the queue line will be long. So just give me your opinion on that. As again, I haven't finished the catwalk, so I'll get back to that. But yeah, it's just, I kind of had to redesign it. I know it looked more complete in some other photos, but I had to redo it because there was gaps in here, and I figured, those gaps look ugly, and so I got rid of the gaps. But you probably don't want to know about detail work. You probably want to know about coaster layout work. Yeah, I have this thing where if I can't figure out what to do with the coaster, I'll end up working on detail first, and that's what I ended up doing. So you may notice for the overbank turn, I've got micro-connects tube supports right there. Pretty good looking tube supports. This is my first time actually doing tube supports, and it's out of micro-connects because I don't have nearly enough of these pieces here, the white/black full moon pieces, to actually build two supports. In fact, I didn't even have enough to create this ground platform that literally half the coaster is on. As you can see, I've had to use these multi-directional these 3D connectors. As you can see, that just plugs in there. This one was a broken one too, so I wasn't that disappointed. But yeah, I've had to use multiple of these everywhere. Here are the cars. As you can see, there's two. I was kind of hoping to have a 3-car system, but speed loss is being quite the pain, and I'm even considering making this a 1-car coaster. No, I'm not. I'm not that desperate. I might grease up the wheels with some coconut oil. I don't really have anything else to grease up wheels with. I'm dirty and poor. I'm not poor. I'm pretty. I live a comfortable life. Please do not take anything of what I literally just said out of context. I am not poor. I live a comfortable life, and I love how I live. Yes. So as you can see, this is the layout so far. I'm going to redo this so that it's lower and the car actually makes it. I've got that under control. Here we can see I've redesigned this area. It no longer turns in the other way because, well, yeah, things got way too tricky over there, so I figured I'd have more speed if I just did this over here. Probably should not have built such a high brake run. I mean, it's not very high. It's like barely taller than the station, but it's high. Definitely high. Yeah, and as you can also see, I'm using this method of spine work now. It is very rigid, very sturdy, and yet also flexible, so I can do stuff with turns. And that is great for a guy like me, because I used to just use flexi bits for the turns, and I've even used them up here. And they wobble around a lot, and that's why I've kept like flexi tube bits to up here. That's like about 8% of the coaster. Here's the overbank turn. You guys haven't seen this, so yeah, I'll basically go over what I've added. Here's the pullout to the drop, right here. As you can see, It's not a very steep drop, and that's the main problem with speed loss. And I bet if I had made this steeper, the overbanked turn could have been much closer in, and then I would probably have a lot more kinetic energy to make more coaster. But as it is right now, I'm fairly happy with how this coaster is turning out. I mean, I just love the shaping in this overbanked turn. It reminds me of a lot of Leviathan, and that is literally my favorite ride at Canada's Wonderland. Yes, I'm Canadian. Probably didn't know that. Maybe. Here's another tube support that I attempted on doing. Not very good. Yeah. So I've stuck mainly with the 1-bar connections, and they're all right. Tube supports. These things are like, oh, flexy as all Mother Hubbard. So, I mean, they're good. They're good. And this one's a bit more for show. A bit. Yeah, I probably just messed something up. I'm gonna send you guys a test video later. But yeah, here is the entrance queue, and now let's get back to what I was talking about. Here comes the overbank turn, and then, yeah, this is definitely going very giga. And then here is a small turn, a small hill turn. I'm not quite sure what this is called. I have not seen terminology of it yet. So, we got that going on. Then here's just going to be a normal helix turn, or downward turn. It's going to kind of be like that, hopefully. Speed loss is definitely going to be crazy, and as you can see, I'm going to hold this level. That is the top of it, and then just imagine it a bit higher, like maybe up here would be a bit more realistic. Maybe like way up though. So, yeah, I mean that's about half the height, so, I mean, overbank turn is half the height of the drop, which I'm really regretting not having it go down from there, but I didn't, at the time I was planning on doing the whole coaster that style. That's why you can see it's not as good looking as one might think. This is much better looking style, and I'm going to be using it on future coasters. This is more like a test coaster, really. First time doing that style of lift, first time using this style of track, first time using that style of support, first time using that style for the catwalk. Very much an experimental track roller coaster here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I've really got to report on. Car still makes it to station just fine. Yeah. Also brakes. I wasn't too concerned with slowing it down because usually, previously, my trains would never make it to the station, so yeah, that was like 100 years ago. I have not built a coaster in so long. Yeah, I am a little shaky. Yeah, wish that was better. Probably might do something with it, most likely not, though. As I said, experimental coaster, not going for any big prizes. And I think that'll be it.